So the problem statement is something like this: the interior of a refrigerator. Okay, the interior spelling it is not clear, so the ink has been faded over there. So please note down the problem better if so that it will be easy for you to understand. So the interior of a refrigerator having inside dimensions of 0.5 meter into 0.5 meter base area. Okay, so you can observe here, if this box is a refrigerator, then the inside dimensions are given. So the base diameter is 0.5 into 0.5, as you can see here. If this is a refrigerator box, then the interior of a refrigerator box inside dimensions of 0.5 meter into 0.5 meter base area and 1 meter height. The height of the refrigerator is 1 meter, is to be maintained at 6 degrees Celsius. Okay. So the inside temperature of the refrigerator is to be maintained at 6 degrees Celsius. The walls of the refrigerator are constructed of 2 MS sheets. Okay. So the walls, whatever the walls that are constructed, they are made up of mild steel, right? MS sheets, 3 mm thick. The thickness of the uh, plates are or sheets are is 3 mm, and it is having a thermal conductivity of 46.5 watt per meter degree Celsius. Okay, so basically it is made up of 2 ms sheets having 3 mm thick, having thermal conductivity 46.5 watt per meter degree Celsius with 50 mm of glass wool insulation. Along with that, it is having a glass wool insulation, right, between them. So in between these two sheets, MS sheets, a glass wool insulation has been provided. So the thermal conductivity of that glass wool is 0.046 watt per meter degree Celsius between them. The average heat transfer coefficient at the outer surface and inner surface are 11.6 watt per meter square degree Celsius. So this is outer average heat transfer coefficient at the outer surface, right? At the outer surface, it is 11.6 watt per meter square degree Celsius and 14.5 watt per meter square degree Celsius respectively. So outer surface and inner surface heat transfer coefficient H value is given, right? H value is given. So here we need to calculate a rate at which heat must be removed from the interior to maintain the specific temperature in the kitchen. At 25 degrees Celsius. Okay. So to maintain 6 degrees Celsius, the inside temperature of the refrigeration is 6 degrees Celsius. And to maintain that heat, to maintain that 6 degrees Celsius, how much heat should be removed from the refrigerator? That is being asked. The rate at which heat must be removed from the interior to maintain the specific temperature. And the kitchen temperature is 25 degree, and the temperature surrounding to this refrigerator is 25 degrees Celsius, and the temperature on the outer surface of the metal sheet, and also you need to calculate the temperature on the outer surface. So as it has been mentioned, there are 3 sheets, 2 MS sheets are there and 1 glass wool sheet is there, glass wool insulation sheet is there. Okay, so it is something like, the diagram will be something like this. Okay, as you can see. So if I consider this extreme left as the inner part of the okay, not this extreme right, I will consider it as a inner part or inner surface area of the refrigerator. I will consider this as a inner. So here the temperature to be maintained is 6 degrees Celsius. So this is the inner surface, inner part of the refrigerator. So it is having a temperature of 6 degrees Celsius. Okay. And as you can see, there are 2 MS sheets are there, 3 mm thick. And in between these 2 MS sheets, a glass wool is been inserted, right? Insulation is been inserted and its thickness is 50 mm. Its thickness is 50 mm. And this is the outside temperature of the refrigerator. So atmospheric temperature is 25 degrees Celsius and HO. HO is the heat transfer coefficient at the outer surface. This is the outer surface. This is the inner surface of the refrigerator. Okay. So temperature inside this refrigerator is to be maintained at 6 degrees Celsius. And outside temperature, atmospheric temperature is 25 degrees Celsius. So what it has been asked? So first we need to calculate rate of heat transfer or rate of heat removed. So inside से outside को heat remove करना है, right? So that we can maintain temperature of 6 degrees Celsius. So how much is the rate of heat transfer? So that is the first thing that is to be calculated. Along with that, we need to calculate temperature on the outer surface of the metal sheet, right? Temperature on the outer. So outer surface, this is the inner surface, metal sheet. This is the outer surface, right? So what is the temperature? This T1 is to be calculated, T1, right? This T1 is to be calculated. Okay. Is it understood this problem? Ismail Bagli, Swaroop, Utma?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we'll go with the given data. So as you can see, LA is the thickness of the MS sheet. So this is equal to LC, as you can observe here. LA and LC both are same here. L is nothing but the thickness. So A stands for this first metal and C stands for this third metal, third sheet. So 3 mm, that is 0.003 meters. LB is 50 mm. So this B, LB glass wool, thickness of the glass wool is 0.05 meters. Ka is equal to Kc because thermal conductivity of the first is because both the A and C are same. So that's why Ka is equal to Kc. Both are MS sheets. So it is having thermal conductivity of 46.5 watt per meter degree Celsius. Then Kb, right? Thermal conductivity of the glass wool is given, that is 0.046 watt per meter degree Celsius. HO is the heat transfer coefficient at the outer surface. This is HO. And its value is 11.6 watt per meter square degree Celsius. And HI is the heat transfer coefficient at the inside. And its value is 14.5 watt per meter square degree Celsius. So you can see here T0 temperature, that is outer temperature is 25 degrees Celsius and inner temperature TO, O stands for outer temperature, okay, or outside temperature you can consider. Whereas TI, inner temperature is T, that is 6 degrees Celsius. Okay, so if this is the refrigeration, as I can show you, first you need to calculate the area through which heat is been entering, right? That area you have to calculate. So as you can see, so if this is the refrigerator, the heat is entering inside the refrigerator from all the 6 sides, right? So total area is to be calculated. As you can see, the base area is 0.5 into 0.5. And this top area is 0.5 into 0.5, same, right? So 0.5 into 0.5 multiplied by 2. So this is nothing but the base area as well as top area. So first we need to calculate area through which, so as you can see here, total area is equal to 0.5 into 0.5, right? So heat is entering from all the 6 sides. From all the 6 sides. So for that purpose, we need to calculate the area. As you can see here, this is the box. If this box is, we consider it as a refrigerator. So this base area plus top area, how much it will be? It will be 0.5 into 0.5 into 2 times, because one stands for base, one stands for top, right? Along with that, so there are 4 sides. So the side of the area of each side is, that is 0.5 into 1, 0.5 into 1, 4 times, because there are 4 sides. So as you can see, so total area through which heat is coming, so 0.5 into 1 through 4 sides. This indicates 4 sides. This indicates 2 sides, top and bottom side, whereas this indicates 4 sides. Hope you are getting this. Arthaditra Ismail. Total area through which heat is coming into the refrigerator. So from all the 6 sides, the heat is entering. So for each plate, you have to calculate the area. So that will be the considered as total area. So 0.5 into 0. This is the base and the top. So that's why it is multiplied by 2. One for base and one for top. Then 0.5 into 1. Right? This is the area for 4 sides. That's why it is multiplied by 4. So the total area of the refrigerator is 2.5 meter square. So this is very important part what we have done, this area. ज़्यादातर यहीं पे लोग गलती करते हैं. So that's why I'm telling. Okay. So as you can see here, 0.5 into 0.5 into 2 because base and top area, and 0.5 into 1 into 4, that is 1 meter length, that is for 4 sides, right? 4 sides of the duct. Okay. Now I will write the equation for this. Okay. By considering this as a entire one system. So I will write the expression Q is equal to, right? Q is equal to A into bracket T naught minus Ti. So this is T naught and this is Ti. These are the two extreme temperatures. Temperature of the air outside the refrigerator, and Ti is the temperature of the air inside the refrigerator, right? T naught, Ti. That is the temperature range. And in between that, the resistance 1 divided by HO. So this HO is nothing but the resistance offered between this space. That is convective resistance offered between this space, as you can see here. So this is convective resistance plus LA by Ka. LA by Ka is, this is the resistance offered by the A sheet, LA by Ka plus LB by KB. LB by KB is, this is LB by, this is the resistance offered by the second sheet, LB by KB. Then LC by KC is there. Again, there is one more resistance, that is LC by KC is the resistance offered by this third sheet. Along with that, there is one more resistance, convective resistance, that is between the inner surface of the plate and the temperature inside the refrigeration, right? Refrigerator. So that there is one more resistance, that we call it as one more convective resistance, that is inside the refrigerator. So its resistance is 1 by HI, 1 divided by HI. So this is how you have to generate the equation depending upon the given condition. So this is the equation, just you substitute the values here. So area we already calculated, 2.5 meter square multiplied by 25 minus 6. So this is the outer temperature minus inner temperature divided by resistance, right? These are the different resistance at different points. So just you substitute the values, 1 divided by 11.6 plus 0.003 divided by 46.5 plus 0.05 divided by 0.046 plus 0.003 divided by 46.5 plus 1 divided by 14.5. So rate of heat transfer you will get 38.2 watt. So 38.2 watt is the rate at which the heat has to be removed from the refrigerator, right? So this much is work that is to be done on the refrigerator to maintain the temperature of 6 degrees Celsius inside the refrigerator. Next is it understood, Swaroop?
Yes, sir.
Understood, no? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next, we will go with we need to calculate the outer surface temperature, right? We need to calculate outer surface temperature. So for that, since the value of Q, as I told in all the numericals, the rate of heat transfer capital Q is fixed, is same for all these resistance zones, right? So rate of heat transfer is fixed for this first zone, that is first convective zone. Then it is rate of heat transfer is again fixed for this A sheet. Then for B sheet also the rate of heat transfer is same. Then for C sheets also this rate of heat transfer is same. And the rate of heat transfer is same for this inner surface also, inner surface and the air, inside air. So the rate of heat transfer throughout the system will remain constant. So that's why we used to write Q1 is equal to Q2 is equal to Q3 is equal to Q4 is equal to Q5. So rate of heat transfer for each section, right, for each slab, right, it will remain same. So as we know, we need to calculate this T1 here, right? So I will go with the first parameter. So Q is equal to, right? Q is equal to, what is the equation? Q is equal to H naught A. H naught is the heat transfer coefficient at the outer surface multiplied by its area, H naught A. So this is the convection it is. So here the convection is taking place from this surface to, from this outside air and the surface. So here the convection mode of heat transfer is taking place, and we need to calculate T1 here. So Q, we already calculated the value of Q here. Since I told you the rate of heat transfer is constant throughout the system. So Q is equal to H naught into A. H naught value is given. H naught is that is convective heat transfer at the outer surface, 11.6, multiplied by its area. Area will be 2.5, right? Into 25 minus T1. So 25 will be the T naught minus T1. It is T naught is 25 degrees Celsius. So this is T naught actually. This is T naught minus T1. T naught minus T1. Okay. So if you substitute the values, you will get 38.2 is equal to 11.6 into 2.5 multiplied by 25 minus T1. So T1 is equal to 23.68 degrees Celsius. Okay. So this is how you need to solve the problem for this refrigerator, right? But make sure that since it is a refrigerator, the heat is being extracted from all the 6 surfaces. So that's why we have to be very much careful while working on this area part, right? So area, so heat is being transferred from all the 6 spaces. So heat transfer कहाँ से हो रहा है, heat enter कहाँ से हो रहा है रेफ्रिजरेटर में. So from bottom and the top also the heat is been entering into the refrigerator, and along with that from all the 4 sides of the refrigerator heat is been entering. So you have to be very careful while writing this area equation, right? Is any doubt here?
No, sir.
It is clear, no? Okay. So I think we have solved almost different types of problems, and whatever the problems we have discussed, those are from your previous question papers. So all of you please work on this first module, right? So this is the last problem that I am taking today from the first module. Okay. So if you find any difficulty, then you can call me anytime if you are having any doubts related to the subject. And also again I am repeating, please start working on your assignments. जब तक आप असाइनमेंट्स वर्क का चालू नहीं करते तब तक आप लोगों को सब्जेक्ट का कॉन्सेप्ट अंडरस्टैंड नहीं होगा. So please all of you start working on the assignments. Okay. और कुछ डाउट है तो पूछो. Yes, Lukman, any doubt? Ismail Bagli, any doubt? Okay. Okay, all of you please practice some more problems because I can't solve all the problems. Right? Around there are 10 to 15 different types of problems, out of which I try to solve 7 or 8 types of problems. Right? So all of you please go through different varieties of problems. So it is going to help you in your external. Okay, thank you all of you for attending the session. Thank you.
Thank you.
या तो डाउट्स है तो पूछो.